Sequels past 2.
Yep.
Now, we talked about this one before. This was your pick, and it's a great one, I have to say.
I have no idea what made me think of it, but I am glad I did.
But you broke it down in a weird way, I feel like.
I don't think I was specific.
Well, you gave me specific actors.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then specific genres.
Okay, I don't think that. I may have gone off the board here.
That's fine, because some of the actors you gave me, I got nothing.
Maybe I meant that these were examples. I just wrote down a bunch of shit randomly. I may or may not have been at a bar. I had a little bit of a bolt of lightning. I got a lot. So you tell me where you want to start, friend.
Well, I'm going to start with some of my actors just to burn through them.
Okay.
Since you don't have any of these, huh? Oh, you probably have some of the movies that I have.
Sure, I think I'm going to respond with either actors or movie sets. So go. Let's see.
So for Sylvester Stallone, like ones that I like, his later sequels, I put Rambo 3. It's not my pick, but yeah, Rambo 3. I haven't seen The Expendables 3.
Yeah, The Expendables is tough since it's such an ensemble movie. So I hear you there.
Yeah.
Rambo 3.
And then
the one where he fights with the Mujahideen.
With the Mujahideen, yeah.
That is on my list. Rambo 3 or Rambo, where he goes upriver, he's out of shape, into Laos, and it's one of the goriest movies I've ever seen.
That's the one that's from like 2012 or something?
Correct. He does a lot of this behind a 50 cal, just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Stallone's like, what, 70 or so?
Yeah, Julie Benz is in that? The gal from...
Yeah, from Dexter.
Dexter, yeah. So, it's not great, but it's fun to watch.
I feel the same way about Rambo 3. Rambo 3 is pretty fun. It's funny that he's,
I mean, there is an entire 15 minutes dedicated to some sort of horseback sheep game.
I was looking up stuff about Rambo 3 and said that it was the most expensive movie ever made at the time of its release.
Was it really?
Yeah.
On what?
Costing between... Do you want to guess how much it cost?
Did it... I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming the bandana budget was through the roof. How much? In 1980...
Oh, I don't remember. I didn't write the year down.
Okay. It's late 80s. Soviet Union had to still be alive. So in Afghanistan. Okay, so let's say 88.
Costing between $58 and $63 million.
Fuck off. That's roughly $2.3 trillion in today's money.
It's all hairbands and squibs, I think. That's all he's spending money on.
If you want a squibtacular movie, that's a good one. It's no Rambo. Not Rambo, RoboCop. But... or RoboCop 2.
Stallone won
Cruise Control.
Stallone won a Worst Actor Razzie for the movie, and it was
really?
once deemed Rambo 3 was once deemed the most violent movie ever made by the Guinness Book of World Records.
I believe that. I don't think he was any better or worse than the rest of that movie or any other action movie at that time.
Yeah.
So the Razzie seems maybe not outside the realm of possibility, but I'm like, hey man, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It was around the same time as Universal Soldier. Like, it's fine.
It's not fucking Macbeth. Or Hamlet, if you want to go Schwarzenegger.
Well, to be, or not to be, not to be. I do have a framed picture of Arnold as Macbeth. Wait, which one's with the skull?
Hamlet. Yeah,
Hamlet.
He's Hamlet.
With his Hamlet somewhere in my basement. So, okay.
What else? I threw out Rocky 3 and Rocky 4.
This was a big discussion when I was putting this list together. Which do you like more, Rocky 3 against Clubber Lang or Rocky 4 against Ivan Drago? But Rocky 4 has the subtle romance between Paulie and that robot.
I love the robot, though.
But Rocky 3 has that weird nip-to-nip touching effect in the ocean between
the slow-mo ocean.
Carl Weathers and Arnold.
That's
Sylvester.
pretty amazing, yeah.
So you really got to pick your poison here. And by poison, I mean, which gay romance do you like more?
I think I like Rocky 4 more.
Oh, man versus machine.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no easy way out.
Because Clubber Lang's in Rocky 4 at the beginning. Like, you still get a little Mr. T.
Yeah. The emotional stakes of Rocky 4 are a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You have the end of Rocky 3 where they're fighting each other, and then he's kind of like on top of the world, and there's this weird robot, Paulie. I feel like the scene before he met that robot, he had a gun in his mouth.
Yeah.
And then there is James Brown, Apollo Creed dies very quickly. Montage, Siberia montage. the Politburo. Thank you. And we're fighting Drago in Russia. I like Rocky 4 too, purely because that's my Rocky. And Rocky,
it's so ridiculous.
He brought down the Berlin Wall and communism by fighting and then saying, I'm just a guy, you're just a guy, we're all guys, and this is fine. And then Bridget Nielsen walked out the door.
So I feel like Polly totally fucks that robot.
Oh
right?
My God.
The robot seems to like evolve as the movie progresses.
Right.
Like, is that Polly just adding? Is he buying upgrades for that thing?
Is he buying upgrades, or is that robot Skynet?
I don't know.
Drop your motherboards and grab your motherboards. I don't know. It's upsetting because there is a full blown like married relationship with Polly, because she is heckling him at one point. She's nagging him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even want the boxing
Polly
matches and the Russians and the socioeconomic things. I just want an entire movie of that robot and Polly.
I want to know what's going on there.
Audible eye rolls from Polly, and that robot just, I don't know, man. It's upsetting yet intriguing. Would you like another one, or shall I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mad Max, Fury Road.
Yeah.
It's the only real option.
I mean, I do like Thunderdome, but Thunderdome is the lesser Mad Max movie.
Look, as much as I love bungee cords and fucking chainsaws, there is no comparison. And I would never have watched Fury Road except you look me in the eye, and you may have grabbed me by the collar and go, watch fucking Fury Road. I'm like, Jesus, man, okay.
Dude, that movie broke my brain when I went to see it. I just was like, Christy and I just wanted to go see a movie. We're like, I was like, I mean, that movie has a good trailer. I'll watch it.
I wish I would have seen it in theaters.
I saw it a couple times. I took my dad to see it because my dad's a 80s action movie guy.
The scene where they take the war rig through the canyon, they blow the rocks behind them, and they start the chase.
Yeah.
And there's that chase between Morton Joe trying to follow up to the war rig, and there's the music, and there's this whole ongoing gunfight. There's a scene where Tom Hardy's driving. He fires like 7 times. The quickest reel in the world. He's firing over. Charlize Theron's kicking ass, and the music is this huge tympanic, brassy overture. You want to test out a fucking sound system or just feel a fucking movie? It's that scene. That's why I'm just like, if it ever came out again in theaters at the Esquire or the fucking Tivoli,
somebody's gonna bring
go
that shit
in a second.
Yeah, like
to get that just thump.
Well, like the movie starts, like the first 15 minutes of that movie are just insane.
Bonkers!
It doesn't stop until like that big sandstorm subsides, and then you're finally like this movie's only 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you start your movie?
We have bloodletting, we have blood bags.
And it totally gets better from there.
Nicholas Hoult is a relatively semi to minor character in that movie.
Yeah.
And he blows it away.
He's so awesome.
So, Fury Road, I could say that to everyone I ever meet, and 1 out of every 30 people will go like, okay, I'll watch that. But those who do just go, yeah. It's like being part of a weird cult.
It's so good. Yeah, it's one of the best action movies ever made. It's so much of it is practical effects.
That's what's
like
great.
even those crazy guys on those like beams on the cars that are flipping back and forth, like they legit did that.
It's all practical. It's huge music. It all pieces together so well for a genre, a post-apocalyptic weird shit. I don't like that type of movie. But I'm sitting there just going like this the entire time. My hands are on my face, just looking at it, going, "This is so huge that I love it."
Like just the design, like just any kind of design in that movie there's so much detail, and it's just like
Morton Joe.
Yeah,
he's horrible. He's disgusting, and he has those medals. And you're like, I'm weirdly intrigued by those medals.
Right. You want to know the backstory to every side character.
When did he get awarded that 5th medal? That's all I want to know. Oh, absolutely. The War Boy. Oh, that's good. Anyway, I would spend another hour and a half talking about this one.
Oh, yeah. It's great. But yes, that is definitely... That one is on my best sci-fi sequel list. I had some other ones that I mentioned, but nothing good.
Yeah?
Like...
I feel like I'm going to carry this part of the episode.
Well, like sci-fi, there's like Alien Resurrection. That movie's terrible.
What about that basketball scene?
Back to the Future 3, I like,
But
it is the least impressive of the three. You're not a Back to the Future guy, right? You're not.
I think they're all mediocre movies at best. I'd argue the second one is the best one. It's the most intriguing. That almanac.
That's when they go to the future.
Yeah. Batter up. Yeah. To be honest, I don't feel the nostalgia that everyone else feels for it.
Yeah. That movie is nostalgia distilled. That's what it was when it first came out.
How about this one? Indiana Jones.
I have.
There's only one real choice.
There absolutely is only one real choice, yeah.
That being said, I mean, Crystal Skull didn't happen, so we don't have to worry about it. But Last Crusade, for Indiana Jones, I'm not a huge Temple of Doom guy.
Temple of Doom is really intense and weird and
it's good,
problematic. And Last Crusade is an amazing reset.
Would you say Raiders is obviously the best one? Would you say? Or do you like Last Crusade better?
I watched Last Crusade. This is good timing. I watched Last Crusade 2 weeks ago with my kids, and my kids were just enraptured. It was great.
You said in, and I was like, Thrall, they're raptured.
They were so into
And
it.
I don't think there's a bad answer between Last Crusade and Raiders. I like Raiders more.
I think I like Raiders more, but
because you get. I think I like Indiana Jones more as this. He's more swashbuckling, like Han Solo-y. He shoots the guy with the sword and that sort of shit. But the weird Nazi turn in and the cups and everything else and the kind of, it's a weird mystery heist kind of thing. And then you put Sean Connery in there with an umbrella and
playing a nerd, right?
Oh,
playing a scholar.
Junior.
It's got to be the only time Sean Connery's ever played an intellectual, right?
What about You're the Man Now, dog?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Do you want to keep going? Because
I say You're the Man Now, dog to my dog a lot.
Do you really?
I totally do.
Let's explore this.
Sometimes I say You're the dog now, man, but
ooh. And that's when he gives you a confused look because
yeah,
he doesn't understand what's going on. Okay, that's weird because sometimes I say to my not dog those lines from The Untouchables where he puts a gun in that dead man's mouth. That's fine. Okay, so I
do have other Harrison Ford mentions. Last Crusade was my pick for best Harrison Ford sequel, but there's Return of the Jedi.
Are we saying Harrison Ford needs to be in all three of the movies, or there needs to be three?
It needs to be the third movie because my other one is Clear and Present Danger.
And it's the only option, but that is that the best? Ooh, this is a good one. I want to hear two things. Is it the best Jack Ryan movie? And is it the best Jack Ryan movie after 3? Because there have been 5 total Jack Ryan movies.
Yeah, there's a Ben Affleck one.
The Christopher Pine one.
Oh, you know what? I don't think that one's just
Shadow
called
Recruit?
Oh, is that what it's called? What, is the show just called Jack Ryan? There's a show.
The show's Jack Ryan. The show is the best version of it.
You think so?
I really do.
I love Clear and Present Danger, though. It's so good. It's got Willem Dafoe. It's got Miguel Sandoval.
Knife, this is Variable. Where the hell are you? Knife and Variable. Willem Dafoe. Sans beard. He plays Clark. Oh, it's great. I agree with you. I would say this. The Ben Affleck one is not bad. The Shadow Recruit one with Chris Pine is, he's eh.
I like Chris Pine a lot.
He's fine,
but
Keira Knightley's pretty great in that, though.
Yeah.
Also, you could have Keira Knightley explaining how, I don't know, the Ronco set it and forget it works, and I'd be like, ooh, yes, I like this product.
Intriguing. Give her the Oscar.
Okay. Jesus.
But yeah, Miguel Sandoval plays the cartel leader. Shockingly, because Miguel Sandoval has only been allowed to play.
Wait, which one's Miguel Sandoval? Is he the guy playing softball, or is he the handsome one who kills the softball cartel leader?
No, I think he's the handsome.
Is he the handsome one, or is he the short balding cartel guy?
Yeah, he's the shorter balding.
Okay,
he's the mustache.
Okay, the handsome one is the guy who was the bad guy in Desperado.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, I don't know that guy's name, but yeah, I know who you're talking.
He's if it was the mid to late 90s or early 2000s and you needed like rakishly handsome like any Central or South American guy.
Yeah.
This guy was your man.
Yeah, that's not Miguel Sandoval.
Okay. All right. So
but still Last Crusade.
Last Crusade. What else you got? Or should I go?
I had Mel Gibson. You threw out Mel Gibson, and there's not much. I got to pick Beyond Thunderdome as far as that goes.
Mel Gibson? I'm going to pick Lethal Weapon 4.
Really? That's my
With
least.
Jet Li?
Yeah,
That's your
like-
least favorite Lethal Weapon?
I think it's 3 and 4 are both not great.
Look, they're all. Let's be honest. All the Lethal Weapons are garbage movies.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
I don't know. The first one is a Christmas movie.
That first one is a great Christmas.
Watch it on Christmas.
Yeah.
The second one involves diplomatic community. I would say that arguably that's the best one, even though Gary Busey was in the first one.
I have a 12-year-old me will not allow me to say that Lethal Weapon is not an amazing movie.
And I agree with you. Number 3, the cop killer bullets. I agree with you.
3 has...
Rene Russo's butt in those jeans, though. Nice. Number 4, there's so much fourth wall breaking, like winking to the camera. I almost respect it. Chris Rock and Joe Pesci kill together in that movie.
See, Joe Pesci in 3 is like the worst part because he's doing like the
in 3,
Valley Girl voice.
For sure.
It's like, why?
But Chris Rock, 1, 3, oh, I missed title. 1. His Chris Rock bits in that movie,
yeah,
brilliant. But at the end, you've got Riggs and Murtaugh. They're old the entire movie. Yeah. They're making fun of themselves the entire movie. In the end, the beginning, they're fighting a guy with a fucking flamethrower.
Yes, they are.
Who's listening
and
to
there's
the Colt's
hardcore fucking dad rock guitar going on through that whole scene.
But at the end, they're on a dock after the grandfathers and the engraving have been whatever, and there's Jet Li on the dock. And they're like, how did he do that trick with the gun? We should go ask him. Just knowing they're going to get their asses kicked, but they're eventually going to take him down. There's something about that, and the end sequence have a picture montage with "Why Can't We Be Friends," which is so fucking shitty. I can't help but respect it. Why can't we be friends? It's Smash Mouth, by the way. It's Smash Mouth.
Oh
yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're gonna cringe on that, you're gonna cringe on a lot more.
So I have one more actor, and then I get into just genres, essentially. The last actor that you gave me, as you recall...
By the way, this feels like a false narrative, but okay.
Was Clint Eastwood.
Son of a bitch, I didn't think about Clint.
There's really only Dirty Harry movies, but there's, 5 Dirty Harry movies?
There's Dirty Harry, there is The Man with No Name.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess. What's the third? That's a Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, though.
There's
it's
only
the
one,
third one. Yeah, so there's not really...
But it's the best one.
Yeah, but...
Well...
They're all pretty good.
Fistful of Dollars was good. Man with No Name, Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.